So all we people know that in engineering colleges that it is mandatory minimum 75 or it can be 80% also. Okay, so your topic should attendance 75% be compulsory for engineering students. So this is the topic which is related to ourselves also, and which can be in general also if people have to think about it. So I hope that the topic is simple relating to us. So right now it is 11:13. You people will get 2 minutes to think about this topic, and at sharp 11:15 we are going to start it. I think that topic is convenient to you people. So it can be your opinion. You can say yes, it should be there. You can say no, it shouldn't be there. See, this is discussion. We are not going to take any decision based on this topic. So henceforth, attendance is not required or required. We are generally discussing it. Okay. So everybody try to participate here. So remember, I think that I have told you the points that you people have to consider. Communication skills is the must thing. But apart from communication skills, you people have to pay attention to your other aspects like subject knowledge, how much deep you can go in that topic, your listening ability, attitude, positive attitude, your confidence, your leadership qualities, your body language or appearance, your teamwork. All these are other aspects that people have to consider. Interpersonal skills also. So we are more in numbers, more than 100. So everybody ensure that you are going to get opportunity. You should not feel that other people were talking, so I did not come ahead. Or there can be chances of interruption. Even then also you have to express your thought. It should not be only 8 to 10 students are talking from both divisions. Now the students are connecting just for the sake of attendance and they are not getting benefited by this. So it should not happen. Everybody take chance, take opportunity, take your turn and express your opinion. Okay, right now sharp it is 11:15, so I think that that is right time and we should start the discussion. So we'll take lead. You can raise your hand. So accordingly, I can give you chance. If anyone wanted to start this discussion, how to start? I think that in previous sessions I have told you. Okay, Pratik wants to start. Yes, Pratik, start.
Good morning, friends. I am Pratik Yadav. Thank you, sir, for giving me opportunity to start the group discussion. So, friends, we have a topic: should attendance 75% be compulsory for engineering students? This discussion is very important to us in today's day. I hope it will be the great discussion within us. Thank you.
Now other people come forward and discuss it.
According to me, 75% attendance should be compulsory for engineering students because because due to mandatory attendance, students will learn self-discipline, which will also help them to improve their social skills.
Others come ahead, speak something. It can be your personal opinion also. What do you feel personally? That is also important. You just try to express it.
I also stand with this criteria to 75% attendance is necessary for to attend the final exam. And if they will, the student attend 75% online 75% attendance criteria, then he will be able to increase the grade of his exam.
I am totally disagree with both of you because the student have that rights to use their time as they want.
But by research has shown that child's regular attendance may be the greatest factor influencing his or her academic success. Students who attend school regularly are more likely to pass reading and math assessment than students who do not regularly attend the classes.
Should attendance 75% be compulsory for engineering student? Because of the student teacher interactions are very uh, interactive.
I also agree with this criteria because as our branch is depends on practical and theory. So practical is most important for engineering students. If we do not attend lectures regularly, then what we should learn from engineering? It's not called an engineer if you are not attending the lectures. So I am agree with this criteria.
Due to due to this criteria, students will learn time management skills. They will learn how to balance the time of lectures, how to balance self-study, and how they are handling their responsibilities. So students will become multitasking due to this.
Yes, sir. There should be a compulsory 75 attendance. If poor attendance is allowed to persist, the impact can undermine children's or students' prospects for academic achievement. Students who are chronically absent have lower reading and math scores as well as weaker social emotional skills than they need to persist in colleges or in schools.
Attending lecture is a choice of student that there is a no any there should be no any type of obligation on that student.
But we know that attending classes nowadays or taking education is not cheaper. So it is a waste of time and money if we skip the classes.
As you said, there the attending is not cheaper. For that, henceforth the who are come from a poor family, they don't have uh, the money or any background. For them, they should earn and learn. This scheme are also applied for them. At that time, if they have any type of work and there should be a lecture, then he will be not able to attend the lecture and not and also he's totally get mentally also stressed. That's why I think that should be a choice of student that he would attend or not.
But I think in every institute, earn and learn tasks and the timing of earn and learn tasks and classes or lectures are different.
Dependent on that college. If the time is against, that's fine. But if time is at that time, then
In my opinion, the compulsion of 75% attendance it's not important, and the faculty are not teach well. Student attend lecture only and they don't acquire good knowledge. So it is worthless and it time wasting process.
Attending lecture is not a time wasting.
not for that student who's just come in the college for just time waste, because of their parents are sent to college, and that's why also
It
that.
depends on student himself or herself.
Yes, I totally agree with this. But then why should their attendance should be 75% compulsory? Why there is compulsion is there? If they cannot attend, they do not want to attend. They they totally, that's why I'm totally disagree with this.
There must be the criteria of 75% because students who frequently attend school feel more connected to their community and develop strong social skills and friendship, which are important life skills. By making regular school attendance a priority, you prepare yourself for success throughout the life.
That's also with some particular student, not with all the students. If he have the ability, then he will definitely successful without attending to the 75 compulsory. That's not compulsion should be there.
But let's take this topic as an advantage or discipline for the students who like to bunk classes, because due to this mandatory criteria, they will attend the classes and they will get somewhat knowledge about any topic.
But
According to me, there should be at least 75% attendance compulsory for engineering students, because engineering is part of vocational education, and in that you need some skills, technical skills and industrial knowledge. Practical knowledge is most important for engineering student. Apart from that, to cover the university syllabus, some time is required. So in order to participate in all these tasks, 75% attendance is mandatory.
Yes, I agree with her. It's difficult for the teacher and the class to build their skill and progress if large number of students are frequently absent.
Yes, sir, I agree with them. If with regular attendance for schools or colleges, students gain academic, personal, and professional benefits. We all know that with regular attendance for colleges, students learn every day and do not have any backlogs. With no backlogs, they will have to study less.
I will agree with it. And also student learn self-discipline, which will help them personal and professional life.
But the engineering student are well matured, so they can decide which lecture to be attend or which lecture to be bunk.
But as a student, it's our first priority to attend all the lectures. So we should not talk like this, that all the lectures are unnecessary for us and all that. So we should attend all the lectures, not only 75% criteria, but we have to give our 100% for this.
I don't find any logic behind the compulsory attendance if the teachers cannot be reading class. No point in a class is
Aniket, I think that you are having some network issue, so your voice was not clear.
Whatever you all said, that's true. But if as we know, engineering student is well matured, then he's know that mm, he should decide to uh, do lecture, but uh, if he do for some issue, there should be any type of issue, because if he's having some issue from his family or any other things, if he absent, then that will definitely matter to his 75%. Then his academic career should be in loss. For this type of some issue, there should be not 75% complete completion is allowed.
No,
But
they
I
are
think
25% of attendance for such reasons, for health issues or some other issues.
Yes, that's why we have 75% criteria, not 100% or not 95%. If you have any excuse, then college also give us one chance to express ourselves. So that's not the case. We don't have any type of advantage to bunk classes and all that.
So time is up now. We are moving towards the conclusion. So someone just conclude this. Will conclude.
may I say,
Yes, Ritesh.
sorry for interrupt you guys, but due to time limit, we have to end this session here. Although coin have two sides, the attendance should be we will sorry the attendance depends on the child itself, himself or herself.
Okay, we expect better conclusion here, Ritesh.
Sir, may I?
Yes. Yes, Pratik.
Sir, every topic has two sides. So this topic also with two sides as offline and online. There will be compulsion of 75% attendance when it is offline mode because anyone can attend it. While in online classes, everyone has not much equipments, network stability, and much more to attend lectures. So it is okay when lectures are offline for 70% attendance, and it is not be compulsory for online.
Okay, all right. So I think that today we people have made it a day. It means that you people have discussed it thoroughly. So at this level, we should be happy. So everyone, including all group members, so those today who spoke here, everyone tried his best, and that is nice. And we should be happy, and we should feel proud about this, that we are doing nice. And with practice, we can do best also. So problem I'm feeling or worried I'm feeling about those who are not taking part. Right now we are 130 connected. Okay, all right. And only how many are taking part from only 10 to 11 students took part. So that ratio is again a matter of worry. So those who spoke out of that, Pratik, again you just try to be better here as far as beginning of the class. So beginning of this session or discussion, you did it, but still again try to be better than this. So right now, actually, I feel that all you people are now have enough confidence that yes, we can speak. So now you people can work on your other skills like using phrases. I think that Ritesh came with some research that attending regular classes, then what happens and what not. So any kind of percentage or all those things, that can be next step that you people can work on. Next step can be improving the different phrases that you people can use in English. Next step can be working on your pronunciations also, that you people can work on now. And I feel that definitely all the team today you spoke, it was nice, and it will be a kind of best experience for all of you, that in your future upcoming placements you people are going to do fantastic, and you should not be worry much about these things here, but you have to practice it daily. So maybe in other activities, not the discussion only, you can just practice others skills like frequently asked questions also you can practice, or you can practice mock interviews. So might be two students can take interview of each other by asking frequently asked questions to each other. Introduce yourself, how are you, what are you, or that strengths and weaknesses, and you can go get a list of those frequently asked questions and practice on them. Find it out on the internet, different kinds of answers, but don't mug up these answers. So don't mug up from internet right now also. Maybe you people can use it right now, because we are conducting this kind of discussions virtually, so you may get a chance to read it from the Google or something, but if it is physical, in that case you may be into trouble in such cases. So we have to be practically, and we need to express our own views. You can refer to Google and all those things, but you should not read as it is. Try to tell it in your own words. So even for conclusion, I think that Ritesh, you are not that up to mark here, but I will suggest here for conclusion, all you people should be with pen and paper. Right now, all you people are listening, but nobody has noted down what Sharayu has said, what Shubham has said, what Ritesh and Avishkar or Pratik has mentioned. So one or two important points you people have to mention, write it down, and in conclusion, you have to summarize this. That Sharayu said this is important, but from that another side, Avishkar also said something, and that can be also important. So we have to consider both sides, and both sides are important. Something like that you people have to do, because in group discussion, one another aspect that I would like to tell you, that writing also matters. So it is not about discussion, but you should be ready with a pen and paper there. So once the topic is announced, you're writing some important points for yourself. In during discussion also, you people are writing. If a group member is mentioning something very important, you have to note it down. And if you're getting chance to summarize it, you people have to put those points in short, in a kind of summary, in short, 1 or 2 minutes you people can summarize. So that will be useful for you. So Shubham, as usual, you are just using it very nicely. You have presented. Ritesh also. Vishal, Shreya, Vishal, you just try to just work more. Again, try to maximize your participation. Shreya, you are also coming with nice points. Again, Vaibhavi and Pranali, you people try to maximize your participation. Just saying once or participating once is not sufficient. So that you also say something. Deepak, I would like to tell you here that just concluding is not sufficient. You should have involved here in the beginning. Maybe you might have come with some important point, but maybe you might have not got the opportunity. But next time, take care that you are going to participate in the discussion from the beginning. From I think that from one side, attending 75% attendance, supporting where many group members. From other side, Avishkar, Pratik, and Aniket, I think that you people, Avishkar, you defended well and you tried well. That's fine. It's okay. Other members could have come ahead to help you here. Pratik, you should come with many more points, because for not attending 75% attendance, there can be number of reasons. That mental stress is there, physically it is not possible. There can be number of difficulties, or you people might have come across with number of reasons for not attending 75% attendance. Okay, so just try to take note of it. Aniket, you just also maximize your participation. So a little bit difficulties, but that's okay. To begin here or to start with here, everything was fine. I'm very happy about this discussion today, and I expect the such kind of response in upcoming sessions also. So all you people start reading apart from your academics, reading apart from your notes, reading apart from your you people are studying for marks. So apart from that, you should start taking interest in the different topics, or simply you just search on the Google. So you know that from where I do give you topics. So I'm also searching on the internet. So today I will show you that from which I have been giving you the topics. So people will be able to get the number of different topics. I hope that the browser is visible. Is it visible? Group discussion ideas.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So simply you just search on the Google and you just try to get number of different topics. I'm just getting one. You can get it here number of. So if you come here, you'll get number of topics where with their answers also. So here first topic you're getting here, Android versus iOS, which is better. So you should be having a comparison. So what are the features of Android, what are advantages, and what is iOS, and how you. If you click here, you will get different ideas here. Next is the role of EV to achieve the net zero target by 2070. So we don't have any idea what is target set by maybe our government or the different government departments to be achieved by the 2070. Okay, so electrical vehicles and their role. So I think that I was about to give you a difficult topic today, but I thought that maybe students might not have prepared for such topics. And so again, I came to a simple topic like this: should attendance be compulsory 75% like this? Again, this current hot issue, like should people invest in cryptocurrency? So recently, you people came across with there was a bill which was about to pass in the parliament, and depending upon that, where there'll be ban or it will be regulated and all those things. So you should start finding more information about cryptocurrency and all those things just for the study purpose. Okay. Then next is AI driven decision making, pros and cons. So this is related to your field also. Okay, drone technology, pros and cons. So again, that COP26, you don't have any idea what COP26 means to. If the topic is like this, in that case, we people will be able to get ideas about what is this COP26, what are the decisions taken here, and which are the targets that we people wanted to achieve here in that COP26. Urbanization challenges and remedies, coal shortage in India, solar energy pros and challenges, one sun, one world, one grid, metaverse, important topic. Next time I may give you this topic. So all of you just come prepared for any of the topics from this. Okay, so maybe I was about to give you today metaverse. Okay, but I thought that you people may not be ready with metaverse. All of you may not be ready. Some of you might have idea about what metaverse and all those things, but you just compare. Or if we get time, I think that we can go for this metaverse also. So Gati Shakti National Master Plan. So try to find out what is this Gati Shakti, and more point, what if Bitcoin crashes to zero, digital privacy, COVID-19, carbon tax, is technology headed in the right direction, how to prevent COVID third wave in India, net zero. So try to find out what net zero means to you. Central bank digital currency, from the point of view that cryptocurrency, you may just try to throw light on this topic also. CBDC, formal degrees are things of the past, so try to understand what means by formal degrees and how much they are useful, and in present scenario what are the important, how skills are becoming more important apart from formal degrees. And there are number of companies which are not looking for your formal degrees, they are hiring you on the basis of your knowledge and skills. That perspective you have to understand here. The future of AI, that also you just try to understand, because you are the students, you are the people who are going to relate with this. You will be the future of AI. Okay, so just try to go deep in such kind of things. Impact of COVID-19 on the education sector, this is also, I think that we all people get affected because of this. So you just try to frame your opinion, start making your opinion about these topics. The future of work. So right now, because of this COVID-19, we people are getting that work from home. So what will the next condition of working, because of internet, because of that metaverse, because of maybe different technology which is coming, because of AI. So what are going to be the format and structure of work in the future? Maybe you people are not going anywhere and sitting at one place, you may earn a lot of salary here. Blended learning, I think that we have done with this blended learning, or we have not done blended learning.
We have done, sir.
Okay, we have done this. So I'm taking topics from here only. So carbon footprint is here, the rise of the gigantic economy. Green jobs are essential for sustainable development. So what are green jobs and all those things? How to create more jobs in rural areas, e-learning pros and challenges, do deadlines destroy creativity, private trains in India, benefits and challenges. So maybe I think that in previous few months, the point was in discussion that government is going to make Indian trains private. So based on that, you should start finding information. A little bit reading of newspaper will also help you here, okay? And preparing from such kind of topics. Work from home, pros and cons. How will 2020 shape 2021? Lessons for the world from COVID-19 pandemic. Impact of coronavirus COVID-19 on environment, impact of COVID-19 on global economy, crisis in the automobile industry, is technology making us less human, data localization, benefits and challenges. How can we utilize technology to tackle financial crimes, electric vehicles in India, factors that contributed to the growth of MNCs. Are corporate jobs a new form of slavery? 75%. Again, I gave this today, you this topic. 75 attendance is too much for engineering students. Okay. Can artificial intelligence replace human intelligence? The future of cryptocurrencies. What is that? Nyay? Can it eliminate poverty? Black to gray, abstract GD topic. Okay. You just try to find out what this black or gray. Is India ready for 5G? Open economy, role of multinational companies in India, challenges in the IT industry, top. Okay, here you'll get different topics here. Innovation versus invention, impact of technology on jobs, industrial revolution 4.0, blockchain technology, very important. Will artificial intelligence take away jobs? Use of renewable energy in India, impact of Internet of Things, IoT, on our lives. Should driverless cars be allowed in India? Should group discussion be compulsory in the hiring process? So a kind of topic will be like this also, but let's just for understanding and just for information and just for knowledge, you people keep reading these things. A role of engineers in disaster management, artificial intelligence, pros and cons. Okay, how can we deal with increasing cyber crimes? Is India prepared enough to handle cyber attacks? Is technology rising unemployment rates? Smart cities mission, benefits and challenges. Or you can find it other websites also. I'm not recommending this one, but you can find any which is a good one, you find it and start reading from this. Also increase your reading knowledge here, because if you're reading, if you're just thinking over it, and then you can start making your opinions. And important that discuss these things with your friends. Suppose that if you just read about coal shortage in India, you try to call your friend and just try to discuss with him that today, you know, that I got one topic called shortage in India, and I read about it and I come about these few points. So you know that that coal storages in India, they are very limited, and we have to borrow it from or we have to import it from other nations, and day by day it is becoming more challenging, something like this. It can be anything. So you can take some topics from your area of interest and you people just try to prepare. Okay. Any questions here? So I think that very short time is here. So better we'll discuss now. And next session, you people come prepared from those topics that which have suggested. We'll take that. Or should we discuss metaverse right now? 10 minutes we people can discuss metaverse. If you're ready, let me know your opinion. Or it will not be convenient right now.
So we will do it in next lecture.
Okay, fine. We'll do it in next session. So meanwhile, you find a lot of at least 2 to 3 topics. Maximum efforts will be that people will cover 2 or 3 topics also, because doing one topic is not sufficient. Hardly right now, I just told you we are here 130. Out of that, only 10 students, they are practicing for 15 minutes. So we are discussing it for remaining time only. So that is not much useful for all of us. So minimum 3 topics for 15, 15, 15. Okay. So 45 minutes should be in the discussion, and 5 minutes for overall feedback and all those things we people can give it like this. Okay, apart from this is one thing. Okay, this is one thing that we should prepare for such kind of GDs. Apart from that, you people prepare for yourself with individual presentations like this. Right now you are making presentation on robotics and you're reading it, or you're giving it to your friends, or you can make presentation and you can if time is left like this, we can prepare here also. So let me ask, is there anyone who can give presentation for 5 to 2 minutes here? Right now we have time, let's say 10 to 15 minutes more we people can take here. So anyone here who will talk about something? So let's take any topic that can be simple. You can speak it for 2 to 3 minutes. Let me ask Adesh Kulkarni, 55 roll number. I think that you're coming with lots of ideas and videos about your C programming and all those things, and about your channels and everything. So can you talk a little bit here, Adesh? Is it audible to you? Okay, fine. I think that
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
he is not able to listen. Yes, Adesh, I think that it is audible to you.
Yes, sir.
If various activities are here, okay, so you can come with one concept also which you can explain in a simple words also. So if we would have here in the class at that time, we have been taking the teaching one concept for 5 minutes. So you people will be coming front on the using blackboard and chalk and all those things, and with that you're explaining one concept. That is also we people have done, but here also you people can try if you want, or you can come with storytelling also. You know that we have started with lots of activities for other classes. So if you come with this, stories can be again very interesting idea to tell a story, and this is a technique also to keep your audience engaged and increase their interest in your presentation. You can just deliver a short story. Right now we can take moral stories like we have been listening from since our childhood. So you can find out one short story, read it, but try to understand that story and try to tell that story in your own words. So that will also will be welcome. Okay. Additionally, I would like to tell you, you can come with a review of movie also. Maybe recently a new movie is launched, so you can take an example of Jai Bhim. So you can take find out the information about everything. So who is the director, producer, and cast, and the actors and actresses, and maybe in short you are going to tell the story, and you are going to give your opinion. You know that writing review of movie is not just talking about the story only. So here you are just giving your views, you're mentioning what are the plus points in that movie and where the movie is lacking some weak points of the movie, and you are giving a conclusion that for knowing more you should watch the movie. So such kind of reviews, they usually come in the uh, newspaper and on news channels also. So you can try to tell a review of movies also, or web series also, or of a book also. In fact, there are a number of ideas, so people can pick up anyone according to your area of interest, and you can just prepare yourself. Additionally, you can come with some information of some sports also, maybe cricket, different forms of cricket, one day 2020 and all those things. Or you can come with a cricketer also, that you can give information. Or you can pick up one personality like say maybe Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and you are going to talk about him for 2, 3, 4 minutes. So that can also work. But you people don't be just lazy, don't just get connected and just for the sake of attendance. That is not going to help you much. So I hope that in next session you people will be ready with topics as well as presentations. So nobody will should say, sir, I don't know, I'm not prepared. You have to be ready with any of the topics. I can ask anybody. Okay. So will you come prepared next time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So additionally, I will suggest that you people be in touch with the students who are in final year who got placed. Try to get information from your, maybe you can get that information from your departmental TNP coordinator, training and placement coordinator. Just try to find it out and try to find the information about the students who got placed into companies. Maybe there are a number of students who might have got placed from your department. If possible, try to connect with them and try to find out more information about their preparation, maybe about what kind of experience they got of interview, how many companies they faced, and how many offer letters they have got. And you can ask them, how should I prepare? So you can get tips from them as well. Because though I'm telling you all those things, I have never faced any of the interviews of any of the companies. Okay. So better will be if you connect with them and if you ask with them, you'll get more insights from them if possible. Okay. Not necessarily compulsorily you have to make connections with these. If it is possible, you can just try to get in touch with these people. If anybody is in your acquaintance, if not, try to make an acquaintance. Okay, try to make friendship with them, try to find out, and that is just for your benefit only. Yes, Sakshi, you was about to say something. Yes.
Sir, in front of me there is one newspaper, and in that one article is one news is that that I can tell in English.
Yes, Yes, you can.
Sir, in this news, because of this corona situation or lockdown, the employees are not the employees had get the habit of to work from home. So because of this habit, the employees are unhappy to go in the office and to work in the office. Um, this uh, this news is from New Delhi, and it is the it is known from one of the survey. If the company asks the employees to come in to present in the office and to do work, then the replies from employees is that they will leave the job, and around 15% around 15% people are not able to come in the office and to do work because of the habit of work from home, and it is seen in one of the from one of the survey.
Yes, this is also a nice activity. All of you can just learn from this. You're reading it from newspaper and you're trying to tell it in your own words. Okay, and that is very fine. Maybe probably I hope that's actually that newspaper is in Marathi or English.
Sir, in Marathi, I have
So
translated
yes,
it.
that is also very important. You're reading one newspaper, you're understanding it in your own way, and you're trying to tell it in your own words. That is going to help you a lot to express yourself. So nice attempts actually, and you have done it very well. We understood it very nicely. So these days we are getting such kind of tendencies of employees also who don't want to go to office, but they wanted to work from home only. So these kind of things are we people are going to face in upcoming times. Okay, all right. So I hope that in next session you people will come prepared with number of activities. I will allow anything. Okay, after discussion I will allow anything. If the time is for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I will allow anything. But you should be ready with such kind of things. So let's go for attendance. First of all, I will take attendance from division A. So roll number 2 is absent from division A. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is absent from division A. Then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is absent. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 absent. 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 absent, 36 absent, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 absent, 44, 45, 46 absent, 47, 48, 49 absent, 50, 51, 52 absent, 53, 54, 55, 56 absent, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, then 63, 64, 65 absent, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, you have to follow the format which other students are following. I think that 72 is present from A. Am I right? 72? Okay, 73, 74 present. Okay, so absent numbers from division A are roll number 2, 9, 14, 20, 35, 36, 43, 46, 49, 52, 56, 63, 64, 65. If anybody is here, just let me know. Then we'll go to the division B. From division B, roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 is absent. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 absent. 45, 46, 47 absent. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73 is absent. 74 is present. So from division B, absent numbers are roll number 25, 44, 47, and 73. If anyone is present, just let me know. Dipti Pawar, A20, A72. You just try to
Yes, sir.
just the mentioning your name in attendance. So you have changed somewhat format. ENTC underscore SYA underscore 72. See, something went wrong, so your name is coming in the beginning. So that's fine. You just try to change it.
Okay, sir.
All right. So here we will stop. Should we stop? Should I end this meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So thank you for joining today, and do join for the next session also. We'll meet in next session with new things.